A very, very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to everyone. This is our latest acquisition, this beautiful blue metallic with white mirror cases and roof DS3 2016 on a 66. It's the all-important Elegance and it's the all-important 6-speed automatic. Yes, automatic. So someone will have a delightful experience owning this car. It's a little over 9,000 miles, 9,351 I think, absolutely guaranteed. It has got a full service history. It's MOT'd until the end of September. It's got two keys, so the spare key is with it. It's a flip key as well. We've got these lovely LED running lights, although we've got the headlights on automatic at the moment, and we're inside the building. LM66XWU, a lovely car. It is a very nice car. Front and rear parking sensors, good tyres, Michelin's on the front, and we've renewed, just due to age, 5 years the rear tyres, so that you have some very close to new front Michelin tyres and some certainly new tyres on the rear which are less than 20 miles. Servicing is bang up to date, and we have all the paper receipts along with the book having been stamped. There's no damage to the alloy wheels, and they're a polished and painted wheel. They're very elegant actually. Would you believe it's £20 to road tax the car, and combined MPG of over 60 miles to the gallon, which is amazing really, combined. So that's a combination of all sort of open roads and town and short trip driving. Now whether that's achievable is another matter, but they are the official figures. I would say you're looking at 45 to 50 if you're going to use it around town all the time on short trips, but still very good, and it's just £20 to tax. The car itself is full of nice features. It's the Elegance model, so it was the high top of the range model at the time. Everything functions: air conditioning, climate control, super slick gearbox. It's got the satellite navigation as well, so that's good. It also has a reverse camera, has a fairly reasonable boot with the ability to split the seats 60-40, and let me just see whether you've got a wheel or an emergency repair kit. No, you get an emergency repair kit, so that's there. You could put a wheel in, but it's come standard with the inflation kit and compressor. High level brake lights, rear wiper. We've even gone to town. This is like a recess here. I'm not sure if you can see how they've swept the lights back. You've even got DS in this side of the lamp. It's electric, heated and folding wing mirrors, so that's another nice feature if you've got a restriction on your parking at home, or if you live in town you have to go and park on the road. You can fold those mirrors in. I think they fold in when you lock the car. You can override it and do it manually on this here, but I'm pretty sure they fold in once you've locked the car. And I might just be, let me just see if I'm not quite sure. Yes, I am. There we go. I always like to try and be as right as I can be. So I've just moved this switch here. I'm just moving it out again to open the mirrors, and there you go, they're opening. And I do remember when I parked it up the other evening, it was on the locking of the car. It locks, it folds the mirrors inwards, so useful. Very little usage. I don't want to go into personal reasons why we have the car, but suffice to say the lady who had it who's owned the car from brand new is not in the best of health, so she's had to give up driving. I've known the family for a number of years, so I was obviously delighted to take the car from her, and we'll probably help them both over the coming years. They have a nice Mercedes which may come our way as well, but unfortunately the lady herself has had to stop driving, which is very sad, but hopefully someone who buys it will enjoy the car. I'm sure Joyce wanted to, well it's very important to her actually, the person who buys it, so hopefully you will, whoever you are, enjoy driving it. It has got a host of extra features albeit standard on this model, that's cruise and limiter control. Automatic headlights as well. Nice radio sound. You've got the control for the radio and the media just here. I just swap hands and just turn the radio down a little bit. Gosh, it's a good speaker, isn't it? It's only on volume 2. Goodness me. Auto wipers. A nice sort of leather and brushed aluminium steering wheel. Again, DS, the emblem there. Now let me see if I can show you the mileage. 9372 is actually the mileage. 9372, that is absolutely 100% guaranteed. You also get with this car, let me just put it into reverse for you and show you, cover the brake. So it's a simple gearbox. You move the shifter to you, the driver, and you just go one location down for reverse, and you'll see the camera and you'll hear the bleeper. So you've got the bleepers and camera. So there is absolutely no excuse if you touch something. You shouldn't be touching something. You move it again for neutral, and then you do once more for drive, and then you do have the D in there for drive to show you you're in drive. We come back to the gear selector one moment. If we just move it across manually, it goes into manual, and you can go forward for higher gear and backwards for a lower gear. And then what you do get then, it loses the D for drive and just goes manual. So you can see that moving, can't you? 1 and 2. I can't go past 2 stationary, but there we go. Move it back into automatic, it's across, and D for drive, back into P for park. I hope that sort of gives you a flavour about just how easy it is. Now I've spent a few minutes looking at this here because I can't work it, I've not been able to work it out, but I've looked in the instructions manual, and that is a scent button. Now I don't know how it works, but there must be something somewhere. Goodness knows how. It's Citroen dealer would be able to tell you, DS dealer. So quite novel and quite French, isn't it? So there's a question for you all. How does that function? How does that bring the scent? It's a scent for the ventilations. I don't know. It smells very nice anyway, but I'm not sure if it's still in there. But air conditioning here. Now it's dark in here, and I want to try and give you a fairly good view of the car inside, but let me just say to you that there are no smells or damage in this vehicle. There are no tobacco or animal odours inside this car, and everything is tickety-boo. Cloth interior, very comfortable seats, very supportive. You should be able to get a very comfortable driving position. The steering wheel adjusts for height and reach. Both front seats adjust for height, which is unusual. It's just an altogether very nice car. You do get a centre armrest as well, which you can lift and move. If you do move it out of the way, you will then be able to see you've got a 12-volt power socket. And here you won't be able to see it, I'm afraid. It's too dark. Let me see if I can get you in, but there's a USB and a AUX port there. So, what can you expect with this car? You can expect a free delivery if you wish to have the car delivered. You can collect it from the business, so that's no problem, but obviously at the moment we are in restricted times, aren't we, as a nation and a globe. So what we are operating, we've operated free delivery for 10 years. So we will deliver the car free to your home. What you need to have done first is ensure that the vehicle is for you, and once we've delivered it, you have 14 days then in which to say you no longer wish to have the car. I don't think you're going to do that, but it's there as a safeguard should you wish to say no, it's not for me. Otherwise, we will deliver anywhere in the country. We were in Inverness last week delivering a car, and our Google, Facebook and Auto Trader customer reviews do praise us up for our fantastic vehicles delivered freely. Or you can come to the business and have it ready for you outside, picked up, keys and documents inside the car. We'll talk to you by telephone, we'll go through the system. It's too long, well, it's a few minutes to explain it all to you, but we've been delivering for 10 years, so please be confident in what we say and how we do it. Our YouTube channel is Cheshire Cars, where you will be watching this video, I guess, or it will be shared from YouTube. Please do consider subscribing to our channel. We have nearly 1,000 subscribers and over 700,000+ views on the channel. So that's all from Cheshire Cars. I never made a video until 2013. I'd never made a video in my life, so not bad for a keen amateur, I guess. So that's our 2016 66 plate DS3 automatic 1.2, 110 brake horsepower, £20 a year to road tax, available from Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire. Have a fantastic day, and we'll speak to you very, very soon. Thank you.